Here. You want this? Do you like your police car? Sure. Fun fact, police officer who drove that vehicle, his son's third grade teacher's husband's sister was a charter member of the White Girl fan club. Wow.
That is not a fun fact.
Listen, about
They don't know what is fun.
It wouldn't have happened if I had had the foresight to understand that you people are generous enough to
Crazy?
be actual explosives, and I regret it. Please don't. Sorry.
You're saying that you regret, but not that you're sorry, and you're saying it, but before you're justifying the fact that they are stupid and they are responsible.
Certainly.
It's not real apologies.
You told me that you don't really understand how all this works, this joining. So my question is, do you understand it now? We have quite a bit more insight into it now, yes.
Okay.
So, is there a way to reverse it? The joining?
You're forced to answer.
Is there not a way to reverse it? Zosha? We want so much to please you, Carol, but we can't answer questions like that.
Huh?
Except your non-answer is my answer.
Yes?
Because I don't think you...
You know a cure?
But you would definitely tell me if the answer was no.
You know there is a cure.
We're sorry you're so troubled by this. Do I seem troubled? This is me happy. I mean, congratulations, you did it. Freedom Falls. You know what that means, don't you? Of course you do, you know everything. Tell me about it. Tell me about Camp fucking Freedom Falls. You were 16, beginning to understand yourself, and your mother, she sent... Yeah, go on, what'd she do? She sent you to a conversion therapy camp in Covington, Tennessee, Camp Freedom Falls. You never forgave her. Was it
I'm so sorry she did that. You had to experience
some
that.
of the worst people I have ever known. And they smiled all the time, just like you. We're sorry, Carol. As for us, we love and accept all beings equally. If you're so accepting, then what about what you're trying to do to me now? Make me just like you, even though you know I do not want that. You want to change us too, don't you?
Because you were changed, brainwashed,
We know what it feels
without
like
asking for your consent.
to be alone, to suffer. We've been you.
Consent is the difference.
You've never been us.
There is a solution, Carol. The fact that they can't answer to you about the cure, meaning that there is one, but they can't answer. So you know my theory about asking for a group of scientists to work on a cure, they would not accept. You're not gonna find it here, my dear. What, they are giving up? No. You want to threaten to kill her? She doesn't care. Press play, my dear. I will show off that, you know. And I'm pretty sure that they already know that you stole that. They know what was on that storage and immediately what is missing. They knew what was on her fridge. Thank you for not showing it. And in fact they do. I'm not sure of what that thing was supposed to do.
It's absolutely ineffectual. Ineffectual. What? This just... this shit does not work. I
What did you do?
Dark slip sand falling from his clothing.
We know that she's taking medications normally.
I think this could be a movie.
I wonder if that thing made you cray-cray or that thing turned off your medication. You know, it looks like a maniac
And that
thing.
fucking lady pirate they sent? Hmm? How annoying is that chick? Very, very fucking annoying. She's like, oh, we're the whole wide world, and we're stoked. Nobody sane is that happy. I call bullshit on that. And why is she gonna be so goddamn fuckable?
Come on, we all knew that you were thinking that. Not good for the environment.
We have a winner.
So you only wanted to taste that? Like a truth serum, maybe?
Got a lot more color in your face.
Thank you. We feel much better today.
Good. That's good. How about some fresh air?
You're taking her with you because as soon as she's gonna go cray-cray, they're all gonna know about it. You need for them to go cray-cray and tell you all of the truth.
Hey, you know everything. Whatever happened to music in elevators?
Would you like some?
Sure. What do you think the temperature is? About 80?
It's currently 27.778 degrees Celsius, 42 degrees Fahrenheit.
Any chance of precipitation?
Persistent.
Zosha, you with me? I need you to answer some more questions, okay? How do I reverse all this? How do I reverse the joining?
No.
Zosha, how do I end this thing? You already told me it's possible.
We? No.
Yes? Yes.
No.
Yes. No, you did. You pretty much did. So the hard part's over. Now all you have to do is tell me how to put things back the way they used to be. Come on. Come on, Zosha. Is this making you sad? Don't be sad. Tell me what I want to know.
The others are gonna come, no? See, they're coming. Hurry! Hurry, pirate lady! Bonjour! That's why I thought that you were taking her out, like also that you would take her into your car.
Is this something I can do? Is it something one person can do? No! Stop! Stop! Let go! You can't touch me! I have an agency!
But they can touch
You
her.
cannot interfere!
They're gonna kill her!
Back away from us!
No, they don't kill.
You should tell me what it is. Is it some kind of chemical? Some kind of medicine? Tell me what it is. Tell me. Tell me.
Oh no, it's too much noise. This episode began with no noise, now it's too much noise.
What's happening?
She's dying, Kayla. She's in cardiac arrest. May we save her?
It's something that she's not supposed to have, that medication. You killed the pirate lady? I thought that they would, but maybe you did?
Analyzing. Shock advised. Stay clear of bait.
The end. It's well written because it's making us feel bad and sorry for the pirate lady, even if since we met her, she's not actually herself, she's in fact no one, she has no personality, she has nothing, everything that she says, it's really just a robot saying stuff. Even if all of that, the fact that we spent time with her, the fact that she was only nice with Carol, she was only there to please her, and in fact Carol was only bad with her and treating her poorly, and because of her, because of Carol, the pirate lady went to the hospital, and right there, because of Carol, she might die. We feel bad for the pirate lady when again she's no one. And we know nothing of her actually. But still we feel bad and we feel sorry for her. Do you understand what I mean? It's well written. And yes, she's actually dying because maybe you shouldn't have given her that medication into her condition, because that medication it's too much for someone, it created such a dilemma into her mind and all. It was such an internal conflict that she couldn't deal with it. She said it at some point, the fact that it's going with their instinct, it's going with their necessary instinct to contaminate other people, to be like that. So maybe to not be like that fully for some seconds, minutes, it created, a bug into the system, into their system. I don't know how to say it, to explain that theory. Maybe it can be that. Or all of them saying, please Carol at the end. It gave me anxiety, it was too much. Which is funny, because at the beginning of the episode, when we were with that Paraguay, I think that it's Paraguay, guy, I felt anxious as well, it was playing with my anxiety as well, because in fact, it was a muted moment. I think that during 6, 7, 8 minutes, we had no thing which was said, like it lasted for a long time. In fact, that first scene with him trying to find someone, on the radio, then refusing the food that the smiling zombies are giving him, trying to find food, inside of this storage stuff. I was searching for the name in English. And then him being forced to eat dog food. Like, it lasted for a long time, in fact. And it was a muted moment. We discovered who you are, what are your conditions of living at least, how it happened for you when Carol called you, and the fact that now you're interested by Carol. Even if you did not understand everything about what happened, you're interested by her, which is something great. And you're that also not afraid, but against the smiling zombies. That's great. Maybe for us, and for Carol at some point. It can be a good help, a good ally, maybe at some point. There is a cure. There is a cure. I told you at the end of the previous episode that I would have asked for a group of scientists and for them to work on a cure. If they want to please me, they can't refuse it. In fact, they can. Because if right there the pirate lady, she refused to say what was the cure, they wouldn't have worked seriously on a cure for me to please me, in fact. So in fact, what I wanted, couldn't have been possible. But there is a cure. So now, Carol, you need to find a way to get it. And that's what you tried to do with that truth serum that you tested. I didn't understand at first what she was doing, that experimentation on herself, because at first, I remembered the medication that at first I thought that she would use it on the pirate lady to threaten her, to kill her. In fact, no. Then I thought that you were using it on you, because at some point we saw Carol taking medications, and I already thought that it could have been mental health medications, maybe for depression or something like that. I thought that maybe Carol was depressed. Again, I'm keeping on mind the fact that she didn't like her life before. In the sense that she was not writing the books that she wanted. On the contrary, she was writing books that she hated. She was forced to hide her relationship. You know, like professionally, personally, her life was clearly not what she wanted. So, okay, she had a lover and she did a lot of stuff with her, but it was not by being true to herself, you know, to the rest of the world. So, I'm keeping that on mind each time. So, earlier, when she took that medication and she drank alcohol also at the same time, I was like, maybe it's mental health medication, like maybe stuff for depression. So right there, when she took that medication, I was like, maybe it's something heavier. But when she filmed herself and we saw that she was acting a little like a maniac, I was like, maybe in fact it's something to erase the first medication. Maybe, you know, I was like, maybe in fact without that first medication she would be a maniac. Maybe she's bipolar or something like that without that first medication. You know, I imagined a lot of stuff during that moment. In fact, no, that medication, it was to have a truth serum at some point. And you used it on the pirate lady to have her telling you the truth. The fact that you used it on her when she had already an health condition which was not great, it was maybe not the good choice. Like, you could have done it, in fact, on a guy into the streets, like, you didn't care. At some point, you took Larry to ask him questions about your books. You could have asked Larry, you know, and put that medication inside of Larry. To do it with the pirate lady, it makes no sense for the information, you know, that that person would have given you, because they're all the same. Maybe it means something about the fact that you're feeling closer to the pirate lady and you thought that maybe an emotional thing, you know, would help. But no. The question about the books, I thought that they were fun. And really the good question to ask, it was not did you love it, because if you're talking about emotions with them, it's not functioning. It's really more about talking about the quality, comparing it to other people and all. There's a question about your book, really the one that you loved so much to write, that one hurt. In particular for what Hélène thought of it, the fact that she didn't read it fully, that one hurt. Hélène, she wanted you to write that book in particular, not for the quality of the book, but for the fact that it would make you happy and the fact that at least it would be something that you would love, that you would be proud of. She wanted to give you that, which is great. Okay, that was a nice episode. It was less interesting than the previous one in the sense that we didn't explore really this universe, the consequences of the virus on the society, how it's functioning and all. And we didn't explore a lot of deep subjects like last time, but we had a big reveal about the fact that there is an antidote, you know, there is a cure somewhere, something that we can work on, and we have a potential ally somewhere that maybe we can work with. So for that it was great. And I think that talking about Hélène, talking about the books, it's going with my idea that at some point Carol in this season, she needs to have that conversation with one of them or with herself about the fact that she's fighting to have a life, but what she was doing with her life before, in fact, she didn't love it. Maybe she regrets it, you know. We need to have a conversation about the regrets that she has, something like that. Okay, it was a cool episode. Tell me, what did you think about it? I'm gonna stop right there this review. It's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.